This comic strip tells of the Eagle Force, stories you can act up with die-cast metal Eagle Force action figures, each sold separately. There's Captain Eagle and Talon. You can pretend KO is a judo fighter, Turk, a strongman, and Sergeant Brown, a demolitions expert. And this is the enemy, General Mamba.
Destroy the Eagle Force.
Head of Riot, plus Baron Von Chill, Betaman, and Shock Trooper, each sold separately. Captain Eagle, KO, Turk, and all Eagle Force figures, each sold separately by Mego.
Today's review will be on the Fresh Monkey Fiction and ZICA Toys Riot versus Eagle Force. And this is for the Riot Commando Elite Terrorist Operative. Now, as far as I know, these Riot Commandos are brand new to the Eagle Force line and didn't exist as characters back in the 80s. And this is awesome because these are the backbone soldiers of Riot, the Stormtroopers, the Cobra Troopers, whatever you want to call them. These guys look awesome. Just check out that helmet. And man, oh man, I love the color scheme, and he translated so well in figure form. I cannot wait to get him out of the package. But yeah, I think it's so cool to finally get soldiers for the Riot team, and man, this guy looks awesome. Looking at the back of the card, and it's exactly like all of the others, 100% collector friendly. Just slide this card out, pull the figure out of the bubble, play with the figure all you want, put it back in the bubble, and slide the card back in, and you've got a mint on card figure still. Up here, it's all the same, and down below it has Roll Call Series 1, which includes Captain Eagle, Eagle Force Leader, Stryker Jr., Sharpshooter, the Cat, Espionage Expert, and Fireball, Pyrotechnic Sabotage. And below them we have Firebug, Pyrotechnic Infantry, Riot Commando, Elite Terrorist Operative, Riot Shock Trooper, Terrorist Operative Infantry, and Eagle Force Trooper, Eagle Force Infantry. Looking at the Commando's bio, it reads, experts at many forms of the latest military weaponry, the Riot Commandos undergo an aggressive training regimen, then go through significant conditioning in preparation for using the proprietary Riot technology. Many commandos rise from the shock trooper ranks, but many others are still personally sought out and hand-selected by upper echelon Riot leaders, specifically for their willingness and their ability to do what Riot requires. Looking at that picture of the Commando's helmet, now I know the first thing that most people are going to think of is a Stormtrooper's helmet, but when I look at it, the first thing I think of is Baron Karza from the old Micronauts toy line, especially with that grilled smile that it has there. Riot Commando, Elite Terrorist Operative. And there's a quote from Captain Eagle that reads, these guys aren't just terrorist cannon fodder. They are forces of nature, personally recruited, honed, and prepared for the exact type of conflict they're instigating. Eagle Force must be prepared to deal with them. And just like Eagle Force, I have to be prepared because I'm about to open this figure. So I say we open them! So here's the Riot Commando fresh out of the package, and just check out that head sculpt. He looks so awesome. I love the reflective paint on the lenses there. That looks so good. Now, everything from the neck down is a reuse. So basically, this figure is made up of Baron Von Chill. So basically, this is all Baron Von Chill, including the vest. And then the upper torso and arms are basically a Grim Reaper figure. But yeah, that head sculpt is the only thing new on this figure. And man, I love it. Looking at it from the side, and you can definitely see a Darth Vader influence. And probably a little bit of a German helmet as well. Looking at the back of the figure, and that definitely looks like Darth Vader's helmet being lowered down in Empire Strikes Back. Working our way down to this vest, and it looks so awesome in red and black. And look at there. That looked like Snoopy in a dress before, but now it looks like Peppermint Patty's friend Marcy from behind sitting on a mushroom. Huh, that's weird. They must have a Peanuts motif going for their vests. But down here you've got the red holster and the gray pants, and this looks awesome, man. I absolutely love it. Looking at the Commando from the right side, and you can see the Riot logo there on his sleeve, and that looks awesome indeed. He's got some black and gray gloves, and yeah, this figure looks awesome. Just like all the other figures, that vest is removable, so let's see what he looks like without it. I'd say he looks pretty cool. He's wearing a gray shirt with a little bit of red piping, and man oh man, that is awesome. Looking at him from behind again, and there's only a peg hole on his back, no logos or anything like that. With his vest back on, I gotta say that when I first found out about this figure, I thought for sure that helmet would come off and he'd have like the ski mask kind of look on underneath it. But nope, that's all one piece. That's his head. There is no head under there. But you know what? That helmet's so cool, I'll forgive it for that. So let's look at his accessories. Just like all the other figures in the line, all of his accessories come in this little plastic bag. Inside you find 8 extra hands. These grabby hands, these weapon holding hands, these weapon holding hands, which look identical to those hands, and some fists. Now, although they're all painted black like his gloves, they lack the glove detail that he has on the figure. So, as usual, if you want to swap out just one of these hands, it's not going to match, and that kind of sucks. And lastly, he includes this machine gun and this handgun. And the handgun fits in the holster on his right thigh. So, how does the Riot Commando look standing alongside my other Riot bad guys? Well, I'd say they look awesome together. And honestly, this is a figure that I would love to have at least 2 of, because it's always cool to have more than one soldier figure. And what's cool is if you think the same way that I do, you're in luck, because there's at least 3 different versions of this figure. The figure sculpts are exactly the same, but they painted one to look wintry and one to look like he's in the desert, and that is awesome. So, there's my review of the Fresh Monkey Fiction and ZICA Toys Riot versus Eagle Force Riot Commando! And this figure is awesome. I just love adding like a Riot Stormtrooper to my little group, and he is so cool. And hey, Riot Commando. Remember when I bought all of you Eagle Force guys and I promised I'd review you last?
That's right, Major. You did.
I lied. So, until next time, tune in for more!
Can Captain Eagle fight off General Mamba? It's up to you when you're in command of the Eagle Force.
Food Reviews!
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss Food Reviews. And I'm out.